Hey, comic fans, Higgy Pop here. In the comic room, I had a special little haul today. I got some odds and ends, some weird batch of comics. Weird, but that's what I'm into. But I did get some cool things, you know? Sometimes you gotta sift through the sludge to get to the good stuff. I had a couple leads. My pal, Harvey, he doesn't sell comics. He's not a comic guy. He has a shop in the town next to me, West Haven, Connecticut. Harvey's Collectibles. Like I said, doesn't specialize in comics. He gets coins. He's into coins and all sorts of stuff. He's got all sorts of goodies in there. But every once in a while, he gets comics in, and he calls me. Bring, I'm the first one. He calls me right on the commissioner phone there. Calls the Hawk Nest, and I'm ready. All right. But I got something in the mail. I went to Harvey's, and then if you remember, a week ago, I called someone on Facebook. I messaged him, and he says he had some comics, and it was the most disappointing bad bunch of comics I had. It put me into a deep depression, these comics. They stunk so bad. But he calls me back. He messaged me back. He goes, hey, I found some more comics, and if you want them. I said, sure. How much more disappointed can I get? Well, pretty dang good. So we'll check all those out. Check the ones from Harvey's. And I got something in the mail. Got something in the mail. I don't know what it is yet. I need my letter opener. Time for my letter opener. Dun 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 dun. Come on. My arm. My arm isn't long enough. Yeah. Look at that. Still got it. Still got it, baby. All right. Hold my sword, you. Let's see what we got. All right. I thought it was going to be like a Silver Age beauty I could show you guys, but it's close. It's something I need because I want to do a show. I want to do a show on Danger Street, the comic that is out now for DC Comics. Where's Danger Street? Danger Street is a comic by Tom King that is right now happening, and it's a great story, and it features all of DC's, in the late 70s, they had this right here. First issue special, and each issue that came out in the 70s there had a different character. They had all sorts of characters. One of them that you would know would be the Warlord, all right, from Mike Grell fame. And this is a Jack Kirby delight. The Green Team, he came up with this. And yeah, boy millionaires. So Tom King puts a little spin on all these characters, and he puts them into one story in this the story that DC's running now. And these guys in that story now, that's out in DC, is they're crumbs, man. They're still young little boys, and they are billionaires, not millionaires, because it is the 2000s now, and they got a lot of clout. They run Hollywood, they run the media, and they're pulling strings, and they're up to no dang good. And so what I want to do is get all these together, the originals, and I'll do a little show on this and wrap up Danger Street by Tom King. But that's the Green Team. Let's take a look. Take a look. I thought I had this, but apparently I didn't. This is first issue special number 2. This is issue number 2. The first one was Atlas, was another character by Kirby. I don't know if I have Atlas on the spinner rack. I usually have it somewhere close by. I don't see it. It's all right. Take my word for it. All right. We got the Green Team. And the art is very good, I'll tell you. By Joe Simon and Jerry Grandinetti. I thought this was a Kirby delight. I thought it was. I thought it was like a Kirby, his version, another spin on the Newsboy Legion. That's pretty much what it is. But this is what we got. It's You see, they're like millionaires, with yachts and stuff. I mean, how does this happen? Get a job, dude. Earn your money. And they have all silly names like I can't remember. I can't remember. They got silly names. Every kid. Cecil Sunbeam, the Star Maker. See, this is what we're dealing with. But the way Tom King does it, fantastic. That's that. That's my eBay. And let's start with Harvey. Harvey. What did I get? Let's start with Harvey. Let's start with the crap. All right. None of it's crap, but this is stuff I just picked up because I found it interesting. There was a lot of independent comics, which I'm not a big fan of, but I did buy some. Because I wanted to read some of this. This is the Lone Ranger and Tonto series by Topps Comics. It's a 4-issue miniseries, and I wanted to get it because it has Timothy Truman on art. Truman does a lot of stuff I like. I'll take one of them out of here. This is issue number 1 of the 4-issue series. Hey, Kimosabi. All right. It is Joe R. Lansdale and Timothy Truman and Rick McGuire. And it starts right off with Tonto punching Kimosabi right in the face. Almost punched his mask right off. Crack! That's some Truman art right there. I love Truman. He reminds me of Joe Kubert a little bit. All right, he reminds me of Mike Grell. He's like a mixture of Kubert and Grell. A lot of detail in his pencils. All right, and look at it, man. It's like watching a Sunday Western. Yeah, this looks good. All right, that's issue number 1. Here's issue number 2, Kimosabi. All right. And here's issue number 3. Looks like Tonto is crying. It says The Lone Ranger and Tonto Origins. This is issue number 3. And now for the last. Onto the last battle. Here you go, dude. I think it looks fantastic. And I picked up, I always liked, what the heck was this called? This was called, let me see. This was called Superpowers. Remember Superpowers by Dynamite Comics? It was by, what's his face there? Alex Ross. The painted covers and everything. And I have, what is this? That's 5. That's that over there. Let's see. That's 6, 4, 5, 4, 5. And this is the free comic book day. This is the Superpowers lineup, all right, that Alex Ross created. I have like the graphic novel of this, and I loved all the characters. And the art, obviously, is fantastic. This is the free comic book day, and it's called Devil. I don't know. But I'm going to start with that, all right? I always liked that character. I can't remember what his name is, but he had a cool costume. And I have issue number 4. And it's Hydro and Pyro Man. That's another couple characters that Alex Ross created. I mean, those are the painted covers that he does and all that. And I think we're going to have to tear into see the inside, what it looks like. And this is the Arrow and the Target, which are great characters, old school. Yeah, he puts an old school superhero type of feel on these guys. And the Scarab, I know about the Scarab, and the American Spirit. They were big parts of that graphic novel. They were the American Spirit was a big part of that. And I want to show you him because he was cool. There's the back. The backs are painted and everything. Look at this. Come on. Look at the lineup, kid. Look, you gotta love it. Let's see. Take a quick look. Take a gander. All right. I want to show you American Spirit because he's badass. Oh yeah. Actually, this is the graphic novel I read. This is the American Spirit. This guy right here. See him? He's like a Confederate, like a old school soldier, Captain America style, and he kicks arse. And this guy here, look at this guy with the crossbones. I forgot his name, but they were all fighting together back in the day. I'm trying to remember the story, but this is the story. I recognize it. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. The Black Terror is his name. The guy with the skull and crossbones. And oh yeah, this guy was a god or something, like Zeus or something. This guy here, he's blind for some reason, and but he's like a god. He's on the team. It's all coming back to me, folks. Yep. But you have to give it a chance. You gotta read it. You don't know if you like it until you read it. Yeah, this was good. This is what was going on. See, that's the American Spirit right there, and it comes back to modern day times, and he's old, and and it's a whole plot thing, and he has something with his conscience. He did something wrong in the past to the team. I can't remember what it was, and he's trying to make things right, and he ends up sacrificing himself in the end to save the day. Did I just spoil it for you? Hey. See, there's a lineup of some characters. There's the Scarab. That is the Crusader. And look at the team. Look at the team. Who's this guy? Airman. The Airman's with the wings. Isn't it great? That's what you do when you create superheroes in your mind. Man O' Metal, Boy King, Yank and Doodle. The Black Owl, Doc. That's like, he looks like Doc Samson. Rainbow Boy. Radiator. No, Radiator. And here's okay. Radior. What a stupid name. Man of War. And the Dart and Ace. They could have worked a little harder on the names, I'll tell you that. But it's all fun. It's what comics is all about, ladies and gentlemen. And this bag is bothering me. I will work on that. Okay. Now, I picked up... I saw this sitting there. I couldn't leave it. Tarzan. This is Tarzan, issue number 226. Edgar Rice Burroughs. I have a bunch of these. I might even have this one. But this obviously is Kubert on the cover. And on the inside we have... Oh, Kubert draws the whole thing. No, wait. Joe Kubert will return next month. This issue of Tarzan was drawn by Russ Manning. Joe Kubert will return next month. So Russ Manning drew this issue, but Kubert on the cover. This is, ladies and gentlemen, trying to get a date on this thing, but I'm having trouble because I can't see. I think it's 75. But I picked that up because I don't want to leave it. And I had to get this. You may say, why did you get this? And I will say, because I wanted to. All right. Let's see. This is... Okay. All right. This is The Black Hood by Blue Ribbon Comics. This is the Archie Adventure series, all right? I do not particularly care for this version by Archie Comics and Blue Ribbon, But the Black Hood is someone I collected because I collect all the mighty comics from the Golden Age up through the Silver Age, done by Archie, and The Fly and all that stuff. And this is the Black Hood. And then originally after I got done with that, Red Circle Comics picked up all these guys, and then these guys picked up where they left off. And this is issue number 11. And nothing special, but I collect all this stuff. Even though it's not the old original, I still keep it going. I keep it going. 1984. All right. And I have a short box full of the original Fly and the Fly and Fly Girl. Not from In Living Color, that Fly Girl, but Fly and the Fly Girl from the Golden Age up through the Silver. And they're in rough shape, but that's how I find them. I find them out in the wild, one at a time, and they never seem to be decent, but I put them in plastic, and I take them home. I take them home, then put them in plastic. And I don't really collect this, but Solid Force Bend. My friend, I wish he was my friend. I love this guy. Shannon from Solid Force Bend, that YouTube channel. He's a huge comic collector. He's got a lot of knowledge. He loves the Planet of the Apes. And everything he collects, I collect. I mirror. I love the same things he does, the same era. And just until when it comes to Planet of the Apes, I'm like, why? I never got into the Planet of the Apes. Everything else he does, he collects. I collect the same exact stuff. But this Planet of the Apes stuff, he's into it. This is just a one-off. This is the Ape Apocalypse. Starts here. Planet of the Apes, issue number 1 by Dark Horse. This is probably a little series that they had. And I saw it, and I thought of him, and I'm like, if he likes this stuff, I don't even know if he likes this. He likes the old Bronze Age stuff, but I said, let me check it out. I mean, I like the movies and everything. I love the original movies. This art is not really up my alley, I'll tell you that. But I got it. And this is in the same wheelhouse as the Black Hood. Legend of the Shield. There you go. Issue number 1 by Impact Comics. I liked him in the old originals, but like I said, I keep it going. Grant Mayhem, Mark Waid. Mark Waid is involved in this. And the art is actually good. The art is good inside. I pick it up because I'm into it. I think his name is... the character's name is... The Shield's real name in the comics is... I forgot. But he has the same last name as me. So I got a little something in common with the Shield. I can't remember his first name. But his last name is the same as mine. Anyways, this is pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually. Look at him. They show him training, lifting weights. He's getting nuts. All right. That is that. And here's something silly, but I picked it up. This is, I don't know if you guys ever heard of this. This was a role-playing game in the 80s called Villains and Vigilantes. And I remember seeing it came in a box, almost like that Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Roll dice playing game. And Villains and Vigilantes, you make your own superheroes and you do your thing. But apparently they had a comic too. This is issue number 2 by Eclipse Comics. This is number 2 of 4. So the art is not good. But I remember the game. See, I was always into drawing superheroes, even as a little kid. I'm the youngest of many brothers. They're all older than me. And I remember seeing this game. It was out. They were doing something with it. And all the art, all the books that came with this game, and the art for all the characters was fantastic. And that's how I just wanted to draw, just like those guys. And in the game, they drew a lot better than this. But I was curious, so I took it home. It was $1. And I'm going to give it a read. All right, that's Villains and Vigilantes. Now, this is the good stuff I got from Harvey's. I think it's good. All right? Picked up Daredevil, issue 226. It's called Warriors. All right, and Warriors come out and play. What am I looking for? And it it's something I need. I'm collecting Daredevil, and this is from January of '86. All right, and Frank Miller and Denny O'Neil are the writers in this. And who the heck was the artist? The art was David Mazzucchelli. And the Warrior's his real name is Melvin Potter. And he's got a mental issue. Like, he puts on this armor and he loses his mind. So he's fighting the Daredevil. And I got it, baby. And I just got home, so a lot of this stuff isn't bagged and boarded, but I got Detective Comics, issue number 544. All right. Issue number 544. All right. Police seek thief of night. And this is the Doug Mensch and Colin. All right, nothing crazy, but it goes in with my other Detective Comics. And I saw this laying there, just for me. Detective Comics issue number 608. This is the first appearance of Anarchy. Got it for $1. Anarchy's a villain. And this is the first appearance, baby. Can't go wrong. And that's a typical detective. Look at Batman swinging into action. Yeah, dude. Good stuff. All right. That's that. And I picked this up. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. This is a series by Wildstorm. It's by Gilmore Baines and Pinman Neal. This is Thundercats: The Return. I don't know how long this series ran for, but this is a variant cover, and I bought it for $1. Issue number 1. And let me show you some art inside. The art inside is very nice. There's a double-page spread. That's my summer home. Yep, that's a moat I built, and that's a pyramid I did last winter, a little winter project. So I have Thundercats issue number 1, one of those original series that everyone clamors for. So it's nothing that I... Okay, here we go. The Rocketeer. This is the Rocketeer I got. Ba-boom. This is Cargo of Doom by IDW Comics, issue number 1. This is a small little run that they had. It's another one of the comebacks for Rocketeer. This is all based on the hype of the movie from 1984, and it really grew legs. People really liked the Rocketeer and the whole atmosphere of this whole, this whole time that the Rocketeer was out there, and people wanted more and more and more, so they kept on doing stuff. And this is a story, Cargo of Doom. Okay, so something comes into wherever town he's in, and it's in the shipping port, and something mysterious is in the cargo haul, and he's going to get to the bottom of it. And I don't know how long it runs for, but I said, if other people like the Rocketeer, I do have other Rocketeer stuff, and but I picked it up, IDW, and I got a couple Star Spangled War. I got issue, because Joe Kubert is the cover artist, issue number 178. Look at that, man. That's Kubert. Let me do a little dialogue. Colonel, we cannot tell which is our man. Then shoot them both. Schnell, All right. And, okay. But on the inside art, I think it is by, what's his name? What's his name? I'll find out. I'll find out who does the inside art. The inside cover art. But there's stories with the enemy ace in here also. Okay. Frank Robbins is the writer, and Jack Sparling is the artist in these. And I also have issue number 181. This is in rough shape. I give it a huge stinker plus. This is a stinker plus is my grade. It has this sticker on there some jackass put on. And this is issue number 181. And Joe Kubert on the cover again. And it looks like it has an enemy ace story in there. I love the enemy ace. Yes, it's in there. It's in there. Enemy ace. All right. Okay. So that's that. I will treat those with care. I'll clean them up, put them in plastic. It'll look fantastic. And I have Captain America, issue 263, with he's fighting the old Red Skull. Now, in this right here, the Red Skull he's trying to make a propaganda movie of some sort. He's got Captain America under some sort of mind control. All right? And Cap snaps out of it. He's like, forget about it. And so he smacks the skull around. But like I said, issue number 263, and there's the Red Skull. You know, handsome devil, handsome. We got Jim DeMatteis is the writer, and Michael Zeck is the penciler. All right, dude. Yes. Look at the action. Wall-to-wall action. Boom, bang, boom, bang, boom, boom, bang, boom. Love it. Put it with my Captain Americas. And I'm a big Legion of Superheroes guy. And I didn't really collect a lot of this volume. But I may even have these. But I didn't really concentrate on putting this volume together. I did the earlier stuff like Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes, all that good stuff. I love it. I got these are all stuff for the future. I'll show you guys, and I can't wait. By the way, I'm having surgery Friday, and I'm gonna be out of work for a while. I may be losing my mind while I'm out of work, but I will go through a lot of runs of comics and storylines. I'll keep it interesting. I got a lot of ideas, and I want to show you stuff. Yeah, I'm getting surgery. I'm getting wings stitched to my back. I want to be Hawkman, so we'll see how that goes. So I got Legion issue number 2. All right. Issue number 3. Okay. I got issue number 4. These are all Keith Giffen run. All right. And I got issue number 5. It looks like the Time Master is involved with this run because I see a hourglass. You want to look at the art inside? I will show you. Typical 90s stuff. But it will probably add to my collection, my run of Legion of Superheroes nicely. Now, this is stuff I'm very happy about. I'm going to put this in plastic and boards, and I'm going to be so happy because where's the rest of these things? Here they are. Okay, here they are. Oh, did you ever see this? This is the first appearance of Firestar. Is it her first appearance or first something first for her? But this is Spidey and his amazing friends from the Saturday morning cartoon. Good times. Now, I have a very huge soft spot in my heart for these goofy comics. Spidey Super Stories. You remember the Electric Company back in the day? And they had Spidey. Well, this comic is based on that. All right. He had issue number 3, which I didn't have. All right. Now, this is the Electric Company and Sesame Street are productions of the Children's Television Workshop. And you see, these are great. These are great. I mean, these are fun stories. And A Day at the Circus of Crime. And Spider-Man did it. He stopped the human cannonball. That's the human cannonball. All right. And I'm very curious. I'm very curious. Gene Thomas is the writer. Winslow Mortimer and Mike Esposito are the artists. John Romita, art director. Roy Thomas is the editor. That's the first wonderful page. And these are just fun stories, man. Spidey at his best, if you ask me. I love it. And it's a blast to the past. You know, it takes me back when I was a kid in front of the boob tube. It blew my mind watching the Electric Company. I'd be sick at home, or I'd pretend to be sick and staying home from school. I'd be watching Electric Company, you know, and then all of a sudden I see Spider-Man alive in the flesh. I'm like, what the hell? This is great. And then it's in the comics. So issue number 3, all right. And then Spidey Super Stories issue number 8. There's the Mole Man down there. He's underneath all these guys. These guys are jamming out. All right. See? It's all fun stuff. Fun stuff. Fun. Look at Spidey, you know, making a scene. And issue number 14, Spidey Super Stories. That is Shayna of the Jungle. And I have lots of classic comics of Shayna. That's another thing. I'll write it down. We'll go over some of her comics. All right. That's issue number 14. That fills, because these are the other ones I got. This is something I'm working on. This is what I have so far. I have issue number 2. All right. There's Craven. He needs a beating. Issue number 10. See, 3 and 8 helped me out greatly because I jumped at issue number 10. All right. Here's issue number 11. That's a great cover. I don't care what you say. That's as good as you get. Look at that cover. I don't care if it's a Super Stories. Issue number 12. Black Cat. There's the owl. Who's that? The owl? That's the owl.